Restocking time at the local store in the Aboriginal community of Barunga, where the workers are keen to hear more about the federal government's new men's wellbeing program.
I'm going into town today to speak to the Minister around the men's wellness program.
A local Aboriginal organisation will receive $4.4 million to run activities for around 200 boys and men in Barunga and nearby Wuggular.
The erosion of culture continues to undermine what we see as substantial antisocial behaviour. The difficulty that we have out here is that the young men don't have strong mentors.
To change that, 16 to 40-year-old men will learn about how to have healthy relationships while taking part in activities like cultural camps, AFL and music, with opportunities to perform at the famous annual Barunga Festival.
But we can't deal with domestic violence in isolation. Domestic violence is causation, and the causations of domestic violence are our alcohol addiction, our drug addiction, and of course, the boredom.
If we are going to shift the dial when it comes to family and domestic violence, particularly violence against women and children, then we had to look at how we support men in communities.
All up, there will be 13 of these men's wellness programs funded around the country, but the Social Services Minister announced them here in Katherine, which has seen some of the most severe rates of domestic violence. In the second half of last year alone, 4 women were killed by men known to them in the Big Rivers region.
One of the messages that we heard very clearly today from some people that work with young people in particular was that they are keen to have these conversations. They are keen to talk about what healthy relationships look like.
Shifting the focus to include young men in the effort to stop domestic violence. James Elton, ABC News, Katherine.